Hello again, friends. I'm Jae Sinnett. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jae here in my Jazzy Jae kitchen. And firstly, before we get into it, I want to thank all of you for watching. I want to thank all of you for writing me and telling me that you tried some of these recipes and that you're enjoying them and you enjoy the cooking segment. So thank you very much. On this edition of the program, I have something that's, oh man, it's so tasty. It's delicious. I'm going to make shrimp with a honey garlic glaze. And I'm going to put that over a lemon pistachio rice pilaf. Okay, so that's shrimp with a honey garlic glaze over a lemon pistachio rice pilaf. Okay, so you ready to get cooking? Let me show you how I make this glaze first. It's a marinade for the shrimp. Okay. Okay, so you get a plastic bag like so, and I have some honey, and I put about maybe a quarter cup of honey in here. Then I add a couple of tablespoons of some low sodium soy sauce, okay? Maybe 3 tablespoons. A quarter to a half a cup of honey. Then I have about a tablespoon of some minced up garlic for the marinade for the shrimp. Then I have some minced up ginger, about a teaspoon of some minced up ginger in here. Okay? Alright, so 4 ingredients. We have honey, we have the garlic, we have the low sodium soy sauce, and the ginger. Okay? Then you get your little whisker and you whisk the ingredients together in the bag like so. All right. And last but not least, we want to add the shrimp. Okay. There's always one, right? There's always one. Okay. So you want to seal the bag. All right. And then get these shrimp in here. Mix well. Okay? Mix well. So all the shrimp are covered in this marinade. Okay, like so. And then I'll refrigerate for about at least a half an hour. Okay? You might want to do it for about an hour, but at least a half an hour. Okay? And the shrimp are deveined and you have the shells off of them. Okay, so take the shells off and make sure the shrimp are deveined. Okay, so I'm going to get my other bag that I've already pre-made out of the refrigerator, put these in the refrigerator. Okay. Okay, moving over here to the stove. We'll set these shrimp here, turn this on. I'm going to show you how I make this rice. Okay, show you how I make this rice. In this saucepan here, I have some butter, about a tablespoon of butter, and about a tablespoon of olive oil in this saucepan here. And then I'm going to add some diced up white onion in this pan. Okay. Da-da-da-da. And I have another little baggie. This is the baggie dish. I put some pistachio nuts in here. Okay. Some low sodium pistachio nuts. Then I get a meat tenderizer and put it down, and then I pound the pistachios to break them up, crunch them up a little bit, because we are going to add the pistachios in here as well. If you make a cup of rice, a small quarter cup of the pistachios, right? All right, so we got that going there. All right, let me turn that up a little bit, and that's going to start cooking a little bit. And then here I have a cup of rice, because I'm going to put this rice in here in just a moment before I add any liquid. I'm going to cook it in broth. Now I'm going to turn this up for this saucepan. In this saucepan, pretty much the same thing. I have some butter, about a tablespoon of butter, and a couple of tablespoons of oil. And this pan is for the shrimp. Oh, the shrimp with the honey garlic glaze. Get that out of there. And over here, I've already pre-made some rice over here. So that's for time. Okay? All right. This is starting to cook up. So white onion in here, diced up, maybe a quarter cup of diced up white onion, quarter cup of some crunched up low sodium pistachio nuts, and cook this mixture in a little bit of butter and some olive oil for just a couple of minutes, right? Until the onions start to get a little bit translucent. All right, now what I want to do, I got a cup of rice. I'm going to add the rice in with this mixture here, okay? With the onions and pistachio nuts. Okay, that there. Da-da-da-da. Now, stir it up. Alright, while this is getting hot from a shrimp, get this and get the shrimp in the pan. Alright. Got the jazz on in the background. It's kind of low. Alexa, turn it up. There's a ballad playing, so it's going to be quieter. Yeah. Now you want to cook the shrimp 1 to 2 minutes on each side. Okay. Now, you want to save some of this marinade because I'm going to pour some of that in there. Alright? Make sure you're watching your rice too. You don't want to burn this. Turn this down a little bit. And just once you get the rice in and you stir it up a few times, just a couple of more minutes, 2-3 minutes with the rice in it like that. Now I'm going to get some chicken broth. Okay. Alright. Some chicken broth here. Organic low sodium chicken broth. I'm going to add about 2 1/4 cup of chicken broth to this rice. Yeah, just a little bit more. Okay, set this side, stir it up again. Then, last but not least, well, no, not totally last, I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce, about a tablespoon of the soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce, in with this rice. Okay, then you cover, bring to a boil, and yeah, get over here. Okay, now my shrimp are cooking. This is one more ingredient. I forgot about that. Wow. The one ingredient I forgot over here is the lemon juice. Yeah, that goes in there. Yeah. More. Okay. I'm going to turn my shrimp over. They look great. So far, so good. Now you remember I said I want to add a little bit more of this marinade in here. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Getting there. It's cooking nicely now. Turn this down a little bit. Turn that up. When it gets boiling, got some that I made over here, some rice. And I like cooking my shrimp until they start get just in this particular marinade, where they get just slightly charred. You know, just slightly charred. But it smells fantastic. Oh man. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, one more time in my rice. A little bit of butter, tablespoon of butter, tablespoon of olive oil. Dice up about a quarter cup of white onion. Get about a quarter cup of pistachios. Crunch them up with a meat tenderizer in a plastic baggie. Put that in with the butter and the oil, the onions and the pistachios. Stir around for a couple of minutes. Then add about a cup of rice. And stir the rice around for 2 or 3 minutes. And then add about 2 1/4 cup of some low sodium chicken broth. Okay? Alexa, turn it down. They have the commercials there. Getting there. Getting there, yes. And my shrimp in the marinade, again, the marinade, about a quarter cup of honey, or a little more, right? A couple of tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce in this plastic baggie, Ziploc bag, about a tablespoon of some finely minced up garlic, and about a teaspoon of some finely minced up ginger. And then blend well in the baggie. Oh, I left the shrimp in here. Look at that, the one that got away. And then put the shrimp in, mix it well, the shrimp well with the marinade, then refrigerate for about an hour, okay? About an hour. Then when they're ready, just put some butter and some olive oil in the saucepan. Yeah, now they're getting there. Look at that. See, I told you I like mine just a little bit charred in this marinade, cooking like that. So you'll have just a little bit of that black char on the shrimp. So about another minute or two with these shrimp. All right, the rice is boiling. Turn it down to low once it starts boiling. And that'll cook for about 20 minutes or so. But I don't know if you can see this beautiful color, man, and the smell. You have honey and that soy sauce and garlic and ginger in here. And it is delicious. Okay, turn this up just a little bit. So, kind of jazz have you been listening to lately? Coltrane maybe? Or something more recent? There's some great new recordings out. But this is the time of the year when new releases slow down. The busiest time of the year for new releases, September through the end of October. Like starting in late August, beginning of September through the latter part of October. The busiest time of the year for new releases. This time of the year it slows down, and there's some, occasionally we'll get a nice holiday jazz release in. Not many, but they start to come in. You see the shrimp here getting that char on it. Yeah. My mouth is watering already. Because I know this is going to be delicious. I'll move these out of the way, move these over here. Get in there. Okay. Alexa, turn it up. Got some Miles Davis playing now. All right, so I'm going to turn this off on my shrimp. Oh, man. Okay, that off. Okay, and what I want to do here, I already have some of this rice made. Oh man. Put some of that rice in here. This is my dinner tonight. And I get some of these shrimp. Like so. One in the middle. Get some garnish. Okay, now this, just have some diced up scallions. Some scallions over that. So, yeah, add some flavor to it. There you have it. We have the shrimp with a honey garlic glaze over a lemon pistachio rice pilaf. Okay? This is the rice pilaf that's cooking, but I already made some for time purposes. So I want to set this over here. All right? Okay, set that down there. Whew. Another great dish. I'm going to have a lovely dinner tonight. My shrimp with honey garlic glaze over lemon pistachio rice pilaf. And in that rice, remember some diced up white onion, pistachio, crunched up a little bit, some butter, some oil, add the rice, add a little bit of juice of a lemon, and a pinch of the low sodium soy sauce in that rice as well. And the marinade, honey, low sodium soy sauce, garlic, and ginger. Marinate it, mix it up, stir it up, put the shrimp in, deveined, take the shells off, cover the shrimp, coat the shrimp well with the marinade, and then marinate for about an hour at least. Okay? So thank you for watching this edition of Cooking with Jae. I'm Jae Sinnett, and thank you for listening to my Sinnett in Session and R&B Chronicle programs on WHRV. Be safe out there, friends, and we'll see you very soon for another edition of Cooking with Jae, right here from Jazzy Jay's Kitchen. Peace. Be safe.